Okay, so we're going to be building the Space Marine bike and the attack bike. So I've got all my pieces for my Space Marine bike that I'm using out here. The first thing you want to do is you want to glue all of the half pieces together aside from this piece. Don't glue this one together yet. So you're going to glue together the two sets of wheels, and you're going to glue together the two sets of torsos. After that, well, I'll show you guys. Okay, so these wheels are glued together. Just take a knife, cut off all these extra pieces sticking off. So you get those there. The torso is glued together. Now with this one, it's very, very important to glue on the backpack before you go to put this guy on the bike. So go ahead and glue the backpack on now. We're also going to take this piece here, and you set the wheels in that. And you have one or two options. You can either leave it so the wheels can spin, which is kind of pointless, so you just glue them anyway, or you could just glue them. So I'm just going to put a dab of glue in each hole there, and just put some along the frame. Just get it all along the edge of the frame there. Okay. You take the other half of it, and it just goes straight, snaps right on there. And wipe off any extra glue you see along the edges. And there's that. Now you're going to take this piece here, and it goes right on the bottom, so you want to put glue right along this part here, and a little bit where the exhaust goes into those. Alright, so we've got that on. The next thing you want to do is put some glue right up here. And if you notice the model keeps splitting apart like this, that's fine. There's so many pieces on this bike that hold it together that it'll push it together. So you put some glue on here, on the seat, and some on these feet rests here. You're going to take the legs and just jam them on. They don't fit really nice, but once they get jammed on there, they're not going to fall off, and you can see it holds the bike together. Now this is the part where it's important that you already have the backpack on. In my opinion, this is one of the biggest design flaws in this vehicle, is that when you go to put the torso on, this thing pretty much always gets in the way of the backpack, so there's not really enough room there. We're going to go ahead and glue the handlebars on, so just put a dab of glue on each of these pieces here. The handlebars have these two holes on them. And those just go right onto these pegs. Now we're going to go ahead and glue the torso on. Put a good amount of glue on there because they don't line up really well. And just put that on. Make sure the torso is straight. You want the body facing completely straight and forward. You don't have a lot of give here because the arms have to be able to exactly reach the handlebars. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and glue the head on. Just put some glue in there. Put the head in. Now, while this stuff is drying, we're going to take this front piece, or if you're using a normal Space Marine bike, take the normal Space Marine bike front piece, put a little glue on there in each of these holes. That's a lot of glue. And you want to take these bolters. Now the parts where you can actually see the ammo in the clips here, you want that facing out. So this one with the ammo facing to this side wants to go over here, so it faces the outside of the bike. And they go right on like that. And the other one here. This part's important to do before you glue it on. You'll just snap the piece right off if you do it after you glue it on. Trust me, I've tried. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and glue this front piece on now. It has 3 points of contact. These two little things here, and right there on the front. And you just got to line up these parts in the back with those pegs there. Alright, there's that. Now, all we've got left are the arms. So, first things first, before you put them on, you want to put a dab of glue on each of the handlebars. And then a dab of glue on each side of this torso here. Okay. Now you take the arm for the correct side, and you're going to snap the hand onto the handlebar first. I'm just going to take this front piece off. These don't fit really great too, but so you snap that right on, slide it down, and push it onto the side of the torso. And same with the other side. And slide that right on. This will have a little bit of give. It helps if you do it while the model's still drying, so you can push the torso around a little bit if you have to, because those things don't really line up very well. I'm going to go ahead and glue the front back on again. Okay, and now you just got to glue the shoulder pads on, dotted glue on each arm. These are actually called like the pauldrons or something like that, but they're shoulder pads. And there we go. That was 6 minutes, so not bad. So we've got this glued on. I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make this, turn this into the attack bike.